How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. So they done gave y'all the Christmas break off, huh? So now y'all off for the Christmas break around here in these streets. It is December the 19th, the 2022 out here in these streets. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Tell somebody about a player. Come in, hit the thumbs up. We try to get over 500 around here in case you're new. Remember, subscribe. That's what's up. Listen. Shout out to all the people who had a chance to pick they vacation weeks, but picked them early because they wanted some time off. Now we in the winter season. It cold outside, y'all. It cold outside. It mess around and drop to 70. 70 and 69 in Florida at certain times, and I was like, oh my God, Jesus. I had to pull out the snow boots and all type of stuff out here. Listen, it's a good thing that school out. Cause we shut schools down when it be cold. They say it's gonna be 48 tonight. Jesus, I ain't going nowhere. Let me cut the heat on and pull out the heaters. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody. Right now, the 229 Albany, Georgia is in the building. Say I hit the like on the way in. What's happening? Say the 214 is in the building. Say the 641 by way of 202 is here for that good news. Say hey Willie. The 801 Salt Lake City, Utah back in the month of 30 minutes of 5 White 2316 9. The Bronx, New York is in the bit. What's poppin', Basil? What's happening? You ready? Let's get ready for the 30 minutes of 5. The 713 is in the bit. Say what poppin'? He said what are the babies doing this morning? It is something. Some had done transpired. We're going to talk about a few things. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday. We fresh off the weekend. We fresh off of our essential products because we had to not be on our essential products because time to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people had to go to work. And shout out to the people who able to go to work on essential products. That's what's up. The 334 The Gun Monkey Town is in the building. Say smoking fire and watching fire. I appreciate that right there. The 443 Maryland is in the house. Say the 412 is checking in for that fire. Say bring it, Pastor. Say what's up? Say the 336 B-Town is in the building. Oakland, California is in the house. We got Dade County in the building. The 202 is checking in. The 727 is up in this thing. Say what's up? What up? Say the 44 is in the building. Say blood pressure check. I checked my blood pressure. I think like 7 something this morning. One that was 123 today. Yeah, that was 123 over 84. 123 over 84, so I think I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We up in here. The 210 is checking in. Say last night gonna be hard to beat. Hey. We finna try. We finna try to do a little something. Listen, we finna go on the jump right on into it. I know. You thought you had time to play around. Then we ain't got time to play around out here in the street. I gotta give y'all the news and then move it right along out here. I'm finna give y'all what y'all need or what you don't need, but I'm finna give it to you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Michigan is in the building. Appreciate y'all. All right. We got a missing. Well, previously, we had a missing 11-year-old. I've been following it since they had done came out to say that we looking for a 11-year-old missing and stuff. And now we found him. Damn it, we found that baby. But I got to show y'all what transpired, what happened prior, dealing with this situation here. Hold on, whoa, slow me down. You're not supposed to. I did the wrong thing. Wait a minute. Can we go back?
An LAPD.
Nope, you're doing too much. I pressed the wrong thing. Listen, I am my own production team, so you don't have the right to judge me. I'm by myself out here in these streets, but since you're here, let's go ahead on and put it up on the screen. Listen, when it first transpired, they put out a thing, which is kind of strange to me, which watch this. I'm just going to show it to you.
Now we are following the search for a missing 11-year-old. Take a good look right now. This is Rakayla Briggs. Clayton County police say she left her home on Mallard Drive Tuesday. Her family says she could be with an unknown man in central Georgia or as far away as Texas. If you see Rakayla or you know anything about where she could be, please call police.
That was 20 seconds. We get more time for Kanye. We get more time for things that happen with celebrities.
Now we are following the search for a missing 11-year-old.
This was a missing 11-year-old, and we gave 20 seconds.
Take a good look right now. This is Rakayla Briggs. Clayton County police say she left her home on Mallard Drive Tuesday. Her family says she could be with an unknown man in central Georgia or as far away as Texas. If you see Rakayla,
far away as Texas, that's what they had done said on out here in the street to get people to be concerned, pay attention to your surroundings, look at all children to see if this is the child that you were seeing at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's. But it was 20 seconds though. I don't understand the 20-second thing. But we got another one. Don't even worry about it. Let's see what else is being said out here in the street. A 11-year-old missing. Remember that. Remember.
In it this noon with a developing story out of Clayton County. Police say they now suspect an 11-year-old girl missing since Tuesday is a victim of human trafficking.
She's a victim of human trafficking. They guessing that she's a victim of, or was a victim of, human trafficking. Okay.
Family says that she packed a bag and left home with someone she met on social media.
She packed the bag herself and left. She's 11. Go ahead.
Channel 2's Tom Jones is live in Clayton County. And Tom, police now believe the child is still here in the state.
Yeah, that's right, Lori. Rakayla's parents initially told me that they believed that she was headed to Texas, but now police just told us here that they believe that Rakayla Briggs is still right here in Georgia. They believe that she is with an adult, but police can't say if that adult is a man or woman.
Stop. How did they know that she was headed to Texas?
To say Rakayla Briggs packed a bag Tuesday afternoon and left without her parents' permission. Her parents told me she met someone on Instagram and they believe she is with that person. They say Rakayla is not answering the phone and has deleted her social media accounts. Police now suspect Briggs is a victim of human trafficking and they believe she's in danger.
I didn't know that you can become a victim. Well, obviously you can, but I just didn't think it all the way through. You can become a victim of human trafficking when the human decide to go ahead on and leave on out there. The human decide to leave the home and go with a stranger. But I get yeah. You can still be human trafficked. Go ahead.
Rakayla Briggs left home with an unknown person. That person is not her parent at this time. So we don't know what is going on. We don't know what this person is doing to her. Therefore, we believe she's in danger.
And police say they are working with their federal partners and other law enforcement agencies in an effort to bring Rakayla home. Rakayla's parents are urging other parents to constantly monitor your child's phone and social media accounts to make sure they're not meeting with adults who wish to do them harm. I'm going to stay on top of this story, bring you.
So we're supposed to be on the lookout to make sure that adults is not trying to do them harm. I don't know. It's yeah. That's a good thing. I guess that's a good thing to, you know, supervise and play the guardian over the child. But we also got to say something about the children. Children is deciding to do what they want to do. Remember, like people tell me, Willie, they is just babies. They just churn, but they is following their own understanding out here. Remember that. She packed the bag. All right. Think about this. How would you think of yourself if your child, 11, packed the bag, and met somebody on social media, packed the bag and left? How would you think about you? How would you really think about you as a parent?
The very latest developments starting on Channel 2 Action News beginning at 4. We're live in Clayton County. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
Say they ain't kids, say they hunting out here. I'm trying to listen. It kind of falls under the same thing as males have been brought up in life to put females on like a pedestal thing, like they're gods. You know what I'm saying? Like they're little princesses and all that stuff. And that it's the same thing. It's the same thing of us looking at the churn is just, oh, they just kids. And when we do that, we let a lot of things pass us by because we look at them as being at this level when they could be way up here, but we got them down here. So we don't pay attention to a lot of things because they're down here, and they would never do things like this ever. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. He said, this is the mother's fault, so your daughter should even have an Instagram account. He said, as she shouldn't be able to leave out of your house without you knowing. That's parenting, right? That's parenting. You're absolutely correct. How you don't... They must be used to the child being able to walk outside whenever the child gets ready to walk outside. That's really what that means right there. You can just come and go as you please. Now, I got to show you the interview of the parents because they said we spoke to the parents. You can have two mamas as a parent, can't you? Go ahead.
Her back. We are asking you to bring her back because we're not going to stop.
That's the plea from the parents of 11-year-old Raquela Briggs, who police say was taken from her home without permission. The parents say it was a 22-year-old man Raquela met who took her. I asked, where did she meet him?
Internet. Instagram. Parents, we encourage you. Parents, check phones, check internet. You never know.
The parents say Raquela packed a bag and left home Monday. They say she deleted her social media accounts and isn't answering the phone. They say the man she is with has pictures of other minors on his social media accounts.
22 years old. 22 years old.
Do you think she's in danger?
She's in She in danger because she's not.
He just asked the family, do y'all think she's in danger? Did he had not heard them say that she met him on Instagram? Unless he's under the mindset of just because an 11-year-old meets someone off Instagram, an adult, that don't mean that she's in danger, you know? I don't know.
Accounts.
22 years old. 22 years old.
Do you think she's in danger?
She's in She in danger because she's not home.
Police say
that was a good answer. She's in danger because she's not at home. There you go. Say, I blame the mama and the mama.
They got information the pair went to Macon and are now headed to Texas. The parents want the public to keep an eye out for them.
We ask that you guys pull cameras. If you have any content, any videos, anything will help that will lead us to bringing her back home.
Finally, Raquela's mother had this message for her.
Raquela, we love you. We love you, girl. Come home. You come home.
When when you have to say, you know we love you. We've heard that a lot of times as kids coming up. We love you. We know we love you. You know we love you. That means somebody been getting spankings and stuff. Somebody been getting some things taken away from them. Maybe the child has been on punishment. You know we love you. We typically say them things when like the child may had a disagreement or the child wanted something and we didn't allow the child to get, and then they act the ass or something like that, or they leave and go to grandma's house or something. You know what I'm saying? You know I love you. That's a great question. Where's the LGBTQ? Where was the LGBTQ in? I think the child was gone for what? Between 5 and 7 days. I didn't see videos from the LGBTQ community talking about and or trying to find a 11-year-old girl. I don't know what's happening on the ground, but I didn't see it on social. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't see it on social, you is not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you not showing us what you doing, you ain't doing it. That's how they be acting out here in the street. Play it again. Hold on. Shout out to London for the $2 cash app. Say 11-year-old looks 17 and talk like she 23. We got a lot of them out here in the goddamn street. I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of times the way that your children act inside the house is different than how they act outside. Ask me how I know. Because I was a child too. And the things that we did in the house, we typically didn't do. Well, the things that we did outside the house, we didn't do inside the house. We talk different. We cuss. We cussed as kids, but we ain't cuss as kids inside the house. Shout out to Kevin for the $5 super chat. Say, I wonder how's the family structure is in that house with two mamas. I am gonna, if they are together, let's just say if they are together, I'm gonna guess that she's like the masculine one. I'm guessing. I don't know. Don't judge me. That's just in my opinion. If they are together, but they did say her parents
back. We are asking you to bring her back because
let me explain something to you. When people, let's say, so-called kidnap people and or children, and we get on social media and we like bring them back. Do you know that they just committed a felony, and they do know that they can go to like jail a really, really long time. Like they know that before they commit the crime, and we can get on social media and or the news and say, reverse what you had done did. And somebody just supposed to say, okay, I already got a felony. Yeah. Let me bring her back.
Bring her back. We are asking you to bring her back because we're not going to stop.
That's the plea from the parents of 11-year-old Raquela Briggs, who police say was taken from her home without permission.
What's that? Whoa. I just caught that. They say who was taken from her home without their permission. Didn't the child leave without their permission? And they say taken from the home. How do you know that she was taken from in front of the home? What if she was down the street? What if she hit the person up on Instagram and told them to meet me on 61st and 7th? You know what I'm saying? Like not in front of the house, because if you pull up in front of the house, I live here. People gonna see. But you see what they did. Taken from the house without their permission. Unless they know she was taken from the house or she got picked up. Because we got to listen. It wasn't taken from the house. She left on her own. So she was picked up from the house. So taken and picked up. I don't know. I think think I'm making a point. I may be not. Somebody correct me. Shout out to LeVars for the $1 cash out. He said, do we know if the streets like work?
We're not gonna stop.
That's the plea from the parents of 11-year-old Rakayla Briggs, who police say was taken from her home without permission. The parents say it was a 22-year-old man Rakayla met who took her. I asked, where did she meet him?
And how do they know he's 21, 22? How, what is the age on Instagram? Is our ages posted on Instagram or something? Or maybe they got into her social media account and was able to read the comments. Maybe. And if they read the comments, shit, I just thought about it. If they found out through the comments that he was 22, I wonder if their conversation was, hey, I'm 11. Like, hey, I'm 22. And if he said that he was 22 and she's 11 and she knows that she would be in the wrong to be with a 22-year-old, I wonder if that was the conversation. I don't know. Because if we is under, we think that children don't know right from wrong. And I think that these children do know you're not supposed to be with this. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be hunching the adults. I think the children do know that.
Internet. Instagram. Parents, we encourage you. Parents, check phones, check internet. You never know.
The parents say Rakayla packed a bag and left home Monday.
She left home Monday, so that was last Monday. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. Say, oh, you know I love you mean don't tell, Pastor. Yeah. You better not tell them people what the hell I do in my damn house. You know we love you. Yeah.
They say she deleted her social media accounts and isn't answering the phone. They say,
I don't believe that she deleted the social media. I believe that the person that she was with deleted it because tracking and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Say the man she is with has pictures of other minors on his social media accounts.
So it's still kind of strange. So whoa. So maybe they had the opportunity to go in her account to really see the person, the dude who supposedly she left with, and was able to go through his account. All right. Now that makes some sense to me. And then eventually the account was shut down or closed. All right.
22 years old.
Do you think she's in danger?
She's in danger because she's not home.
Police say they got
And shout out to all the good mamas who be posting, who be drawing their baby edges and shit. Shout out to all the good mamas who be drawing their baby edges like the adults draw their edges. Go ahead.
Information, the pair went to Macon and are now headed to Texas. The parents want the public to keep an eye out for them.
We ask that you guys pull cameras.
Shout out to Sean for the $5 cash out. He said if they ain't together, she still butch ass. That's
you have any content, any videos, anything will help that will lead us to bringing her back home.
Finally, Rakayla's mother.
Look. This is good mothership. Yes, it is.
Mother had this message for her.
Rakayla, we love you. We love you, girl. Come home.
Come home. Stop playing. Come home. Yeah.
Home.
Yeah.
Her.
Now, I don't know if they got insurance. In my mind, there is no insurance. Just in my mind. We gonna go to this right here. We gonna grab this one right here. Oh, bam. 11. We gotta get on up in here. Hey, listen. When your child run off on the plug, that is about you. Something is going wrong, or you told your child no. Remember the last mama who told their child no? Got shot in the face. So we got to be careful out here by telling the children no. Be careful when you tell your child no, you might mess around and end up with a bullet. So let's just be careful. Or hell, we got to be careful on how we say no. We kind of gotta say a no, but not like a all the way no. Like all right. Like no, not right now. I'm gonna get it for you, just not right now. Like not today because I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Like don't just say no, I ain't getting that, or nope, you can't do that. You get shot in the face by mistake on purpose. Let's go ahead on and put it on up here. We found her.
Massive relief for one metro Atlanta community as a missing 11-year-old girl is found.
This ends a nearly 4-day-long search in Clayton County. Atlanta News First reporter Adam Murphy explains how we got here and the questions police are still trying to answer.
Police. Shout out to brother Cam for the $1 cash out. He say daughter 4 hits a fair trade.
Police are still investigating what is believed to be a case of human trafficking. As a result, we've made a decision not to name the young 11-year-old girl or even show her photograph.
I got well, it's too late. We already know what she looked like. But listen, what do y'all think the 11-year-old was trying to do? Shout out to African Calloway from Baltimore, Maryland. Appreciate you being around here.
The family actually advised that she walked out the door on her own with a packed bag.
During a Friday morning news conference, Clayton County Police said the 11-year-old child had made plans to leave her home, and it could have been with someone she met online.
The suspect's age, name is unknown. We do not.
So the 22 thing that they said is not that person because it's unknown.
Not even know the gender of this person.
Oh, they don't know the gender. Oh, so it's not it's a possibility that it could be a baby out here, huh? Okay, go ahead, go.
Then, several law enforcement officers responded to the girl's home later that day. And soon after, police confirmed the 11-year-old had been found safe and was reunited with her family after missing for 3 days.
3 days.
Police tell Atlanta News First they are working to identify those involved with her disappearance.
We have multiple agencies and our law enforcement partners assisting us with this case. We are asking the public to please allow law enforcement to investigate this case because we have had multiple parties that have interfered with the progress of this case.
Okay, or a transformer. I feel you. Shout out for having her reel in. Boop, like that. Do your thing.
It's a case because we have had multiple parties that have interfered with the progress of this case.
Clayton County Police tell us the investigation is still ongoing, and if they do decide to release new information, we will share that as soon as we get it. In Clayton County, Adam Murphy, Atlanta. I
like what they said, though.
A 4-day-long search in Clayton County.
It was a 4-day-long search, but she was found in 3 days. Yeah, this is confusing. Hold on.
Massive relief for one metro Atlanta community as a missing 11-year-old girl is found.
This ends a nearly 4-day-long search in Clayton County. Atlanta News First reporter Adam Murphy.
A nearly 4-day-long search. All right. So she ain't mess up. That was me. You say waiting for Instagram to answer the subpoena.
Faith explains how we got here and the questions police are still trying to answer.
Police tell us they are still investigating what is believed to be a case of human trafficking.
Say that looked like a drag string ponytail. All right. Okay, damn, but I don't know. We gotta look at it again.
As a result, we've made a decision not to name the young 11-year-old girl or even show her photograph.
You ain't got the name of, because obviously you didn't do your due diligence and know that the name and the photo has already been circulating, because if we didn't have a photo, how in the hell would people was supposed to help us find her without a photo? How was we supposed to do that right there? Now since she found, you don't want to show the photo. We play too much.
The family actually advised that she walked out the door on her own.
I don't know if it's is it a ponytail? Is it like a microwave ponytail? I I have no idea, but it's cute on her. Do you, baby? Shout out to Big Moochie for the $1.99 super chat. He say, Willie, that little baby called her daddy to get her. What? Hell, they did say it was 22. You might got a point. You might got a point. Shout out to our own site, April, for the $2 cash out. He said the 954 Fault Liquor Deal in the building. Say, is it a GFM? Bam!
With a packed bag.
During a Friday morning news conference, Clayton County Police said the 11-year-old child had made plans to leave her home, and it could have been with someone she met online.
The suspect's age, name is unknown. We do not even know the gender of this person.
Then, several law enforcement officers responded to the girl's home later that day, and soon after, police confirmed the 11-year-old had been found safe and was reunited with her family after missing for 3 days. Police tell Atlanta News First they are working to identify those involved with her disappearance.
We have multiple agencies and our law enforcement partners assisting us with this case. We are asking the public to please allow law enforcement to investigate this case, because we have had multiple parties that have interfered with the progress of this case.
Clayton County Police tell us the investigation is still ongoing, and if they do decide to release new information, we will share that as soon as we get it. In Clayton County, Adam Murphy, Atlanta News First.
Atlanta News First. I've been trying to look up any more information, and no, there's no more information. So I guess we gotta kind of wait for an update out here in the street, because we do need to know the person who she was with. Maybe it was her damn daddy, and the daddy did drop the bag off. You know what I'm saying? Cause if the daddy be round there, the daddy probably got a restraining order. The mama them probably got a restraining order on. And baby, you can't let nobody know that I had them pick you up and shit, cause I'm going to jail. And it could be. Shout out to Sarah for the $5 super chat. You say this mother is lying. Say she knew who her daughter was with. Say, I love you means don't tell on me. Say, this is the mother's fault. You say she's lying daughter alone. She's leaving the daughter alone often. Like a whole bunch of good mamas. That damn it, you got to leave the child at home, and the child is able to take care of themselves. But a lot of people don't even know that until they're 12. Like, they're not supposed to be left home alone. But as we know, a lot of us was left home at 7, 8 years old. Damn it, don't answer my door. Don't answer my phone. Don't peek out the window, because the shade's gonna move, and then somebody gonna know that y'all in here. You know what I'm saying? That was real parenting back in the day. Don't you tell on me. Don't you do it. Shout out to Anizette. If I say it fast, I got it. Shout out to Anizette for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, so listen. We're gonna stay updated. We're gonna keep you updated. So we can get some more information. Once we get more information, I will bring it to light. I will bring it to you guys. Moving right along. Cause we ain't done. Just cause we do the main event first, don't mean that we done, especially when we do the main event first. You know what I'm saying? But I say let's go to the schoolhouse. Cause I saw something and I was like, now that's really, really deep. Shout out, for those of you who may not understand, that we live in a day and time to where we are being confused. We are being taught to not go with the facts. We're taught to go with belief. Identity belief is what we is now being taught to go with. This is what we're being taught. But we ain't going for it. We ain't going for it. Like I be trying to tell people, what people say out here in public is different than behind closed doors. You may think that people accept you and the things that you want to do with your life the way that you want to live your life, but behind closed doors, no. People don't rock with that, but people have the right to. The sad part is that a lot of people really do believe that the people who is outside saying that they rock with them, that all of them actually rock with them, and they really don't. Some people out in public act non-traditional, but in their home, they're very traditional. You know, because acting traditional can get you canceled. Acting traditional out in public can get you canceled. Trying to tell you something. Shout out to The Truth for the $5 super chassis second offering of the day. Hit the damn like button, y'all. Oh man, hold on, whoa. I forgot. I gotta insert an ad. People out here faking. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we try to get the likes up over 500. I appreciate y'all. Listen, the likes do not mean that you like what you see. It just does something to the algorithm, they say, and it helps spread the channel, and more people come on around. In case you're new and you don't understand the hustle, you know what I'm saying, or understand how the game is being played out here. I saw something about 2-3 hours ago. This was at a school board meeting, if I'm not mistaken. It was at some type of school board function type thing. If it was a school board function, it was a meeting with adults. Pay attention. I like it.
What exactly? We don't know.
Wait, hold on.
These officials put kids' lives in danger to protect what exactly? We don't know. Any kid in those schools could tell you that men and women are not the same.
I like how he opened up. Many children in school can tell you that men and women is not the same. Children can tell you we different. But go ahead.
Just like they could tell you this cat lady isn't a cat.
I am a cat. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
I'm not a woman dressed as a cat. I am a cat.
That baby say she a cat. I wish that she would have stepped from behind the pew so we see the whole outfit, but go ahead.
By show of hands, I'm curious, how many of you believe and confess that I'm a cat? Great. By show of hands, I'm curious, how many of you believe that your child or a child from this school would believe that I'm actually a cat? No one. You are right. Truth prevails over imagination. Reality exists. Discernment is innate and something we are biologically wired to have. One look at me and you know this to be true. I am a woman posing as a cat.
Lindsey Graham.
I like that right there. I like it. And a lot of people have spoken out in this manner, and a lot of people have been canceled for speaking out, saying that you is not what you saying that you is. You know. But at some point, people have to continue to stand up for the facts. Here we go.
Cat lady herself and host of the Patriot.
And then you got to ask yourself, well, why did she come in doing this? What is the issues in that public school or in schools across the country? Here we go.
RB podcast joins me now. So, Lindsey, what was actually happening at this school district that made you have to dress up as a cat to prove your point?
Well, first of all, Jesse, I'd like you to not misspecies me. I'd like to be addressed as a cat for the entirety of this video.
I like that. Do not mispronoun, misspecies her. She's a cat. Go ahead, baby.
Of course.
Of course.
So
I apologize.
This was in my... Thank you. Just inclusivity is all I ask, you know. This was a local school in my neighborhood where there was a member of the school board whose name is Paul Bixler. He is a man. He's very clearly a man. And the only thing he does to identify as a female is put lipstick on. He grew his hair out a little bit, and he wears his deceased wife's clothing to school.
So we got a teacher that is a male. Obviously, like she say, obviously a male. The only changes that he has made to so-called become a woman, or because he want to be addressed as a female and or a woman, that he wear lipstick and his dead baby, his dead little la clothes. Do y'all think that disrespectful? If your husband or your significant other started wearing your clothes after you die, He say Willie wanted to see that baby's education in that cat suit. Absolutely correct. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
2 sporting events, 2 fundraisers,
Hold
2
up.
school events.
Nope, we gotta back it
the
up.
school board.
Of course.
So
I apologize.
this was in my. Thank you. Just inclusivity is all I ask, you know. This was a local school in my neighborhood where there was a member of the school board whose name is Paul Bixler. He is a man. He's very clearly a man. And the only thing he does to identify as a female is put lipstick on. He grew his hair out a little bit, and he wears his deceased wife's clothing to school. 2 sporting events, 2 fundraisers, 2 school events in front of the children. And believe it or not, he actually demands on being identified one of 2 ways, either Paul, which is a man's name, of course, or Miss Bixler.
He demands it from his students. He demands to be called Paul or Miss whatever the last name was. So you want us some days to refer to you as a man and then other days refer to you as a female, or we can flip-flop it every day. Do y'all know that's confusing for children? If it's confusing for adults, well, hell, the majority of adults, this is not confusing. It's just the majority of adults do not speak out against this type of stuff. But you confuse the hell out the churn. What? Is he or she going to put a child in detention if they mispronoun him or her? What is we doing? You say he making a new gender out here in these streets. Shout out to Sean for the $2 cash out. You say he dissing the dead wearing her clothes. Ooh, and y'all know how folk feel about respecting the dead.
So it's very clear that he has a gender identity crisis. And not only does he appear in front of the children and insist that the children, define him as a woman, but he sits on the board and he's making decisions for these children.
And he sits on the board. Do y'all understand that people who are making decisions for your children may not be in your best interest as a parent? This is why you got to know what's going on at these school boards. You got to know what people is standing on and the things that they is passing and the things that they is agreeing with. You have to know what's going on down there. See, a lot of us, we don't find out until we find out. And that means after things have been passed, after things have been going on for months and weeks at the damn school, to where they done already taught your child the stuff that you is against. That's because you're a good parent and you wasn't on your P's and Q's out here in these streets. Go ahead.
And the point that I was trying to make as a cat was that, obviously, you can't just identify as whatever you want, and you can't demand that other people identify you as whatever you want. But someone with this kind of mental illness can enjoy that mental illness all they want in the comfort of their own home.
That's right.
But when you put them in charge of children, we're talking about a new type of indoctrination. And that's what's really terrifying, is seeing these people in charge of our kids' education.
Yeah, if he has to grieve over his dead wife, he can grieve privately, but...
That's right.
Wearing his deceased wife's dress and putting on lipstick and growing your hair out and insisting you're a woman in front of, what grade is this precisely?
This is elementary school, so these are young, vulnerable minds, and the teachers, the rest of the school board are identifying him as mixed while he's talking in just the deepest manly voice that he was born with.
Whoa. People on the school board identify him as mixed. Wait, what? I thought mixed was like race, like you black and white mixed and you something else. You black and white and you like you gray. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when we go to saying like mixed race, mixed culture, not mixed human. So he mixed because he's a male, but he wants to be female. They might got a point. Yeah, I just thought about it. That is a mix. It's a male who is portraying or telling people and or acting as if he's female. He's male and he's female, so he mixed. I like it. Go ahead.
And so to see these parents and these adults take no responsibility for the education of these kids and to teach them true right and wrong and true biology and true facts and science and truths is just so alarming that we have this in the school system.
Real quick, when you did this at this hearing, did people understand? How did they react?
This is a great story, actually. The next day at the gym, I saw one of the members of the school board, and he looked at me a little odd. I said, "I'm sure you don't want to remember who I am." And he said, "The cat." And I thought he would proceed to chew me out, and he said, "You know what? Thank you so much for getting up there and saying what you said. Thank you for being bold enough to speak truth. I've been fighting this agenda. I've been fighting this teacher and this school board member. There are people on our side, and all it takes is just a few of us to stand up and speak truth."
Do you understand that the person on the school board appreciated what she did because he could not do what she did? Now, a lot of people may call that a coward. But when you have to think about it as far as, damn, do I lose my career? Do I lose my pension? Do I lose everything just by saying what we know to be true? And that's the dilemma that a whole bunch of people in society is going through. And that's why a lot of things gets passed. That's why a lot of things become acceptable, because people don't want to disrupt their own lifestyle and their households and their investments and all that stuff here by saying, no, a man can't be a woman can't be a man. Just by saying those two things, you can lose everything. This man was happy, and this is what I'm trying to tell people. Behind closed doors, when people can say things and like be anonymous and say things and be anonymous to the public, they will tell you the truth.
Did people understand? How did they react?
This is a great story, actually. The next day at the gym, I saw one of the members of the school board, and he looked at me a little odd. I said, "I'm sure you don't want to remember who I am." And he said, "The cat." And I thought he would proceed to chew me out, and he said, "You know what? Thank you so much for getting up there and saying what you said. Thank you for being bold enough to speak truth. I've been fighting this agenda. I've been fighting this teacher and this school board member. There are people on our side, and all it takes is just a few of us to stand up and speak truth."
Yes, that's all it takes. But you got to be willing to lose. You got to be willing to lose. I saw where you say that Lyda Hughes' sister looking kind of sexy in that cat suit. Yeah.
And find those partners in crime, if you will. And then
say she offended all felines.
We really can unite together and fight back against this and save our children.
What kind of exercises does a cat do at the gym?
Look at him.
Oh, you know,
fresh.
gosh, there's got to be something zingy I can say here.
Yoga.
Lots of squats.
Squats.
Litter box press, kitty nip presses, you know.
Kitty nip
All right,
press.
meow, meow. Thank you very much.
Meow, meow. Look at that face. Do your thing, though, pimp. You got to get your haul on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Lindsey Graham, not the senator.
Hey, Sean.
That's what's up. Hey. I like it. I like when people are able to actually come out and be honest. Do y'all understand that telling the truth is taboo? What the hell going on? I hear this scream. Telling the truth is taboo because telling the truth is frowned upon. So it's taboo. Yeah. Somebody just wrote this down in the comment section. And come to find out, this just transpired 46 minutes ago. I appreciate you. For putting it up. Let's see what somebody had done wrote inside the comment section. This is the video. Here you go.
Developing story. The Brooklyn pastor who was robbed of expensive jewelry during a live stream church service has been indicted on federal charges and is now in custody. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Bishop Lamar Whitehead is accused of fraud, extortion, and lying to the FBI. According to the indictment, Whitehead convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him. He's accused of spending the money on luxury items. Prosecutors say Whitehead extorted $5,000 from another victim and lied lied to agents about his cell phones. Developing story, the Brooklyn pastor who was robbed of expensive jewelry.
Damn, they got my pimp player pastor partner. We got him. We got him.
During a live stream church service, has been indicted on federal charges and is now in custody. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Bishop.
We got him out here playing. Listen, you've been propagating and prostitution, something like that. One of them big words I hear in the street that you've been doing. You swindling a baby out here for not. Somebody need to get the elderly. No one elderly. Hell, no one should be giving up 90 grand. You can't swindle me out of 90. Proselytizing. Big word. I hear the street. You hustling the babies. Well, shout out all my pimp player pastor partners out in these streets. Go ahead.
Whitehead is accused of fraud, extortion, and lying to the FBI. According to the indictment, Whitehead convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him.
You got to ask yourself, babe, sugar, well, how much is how much of retirement do you have? And if 90 some is like all you got, why would you give it? Why would you invest it somewhere else? Now, unless you got like some millions, hey, if you want to do that, then cool. In case it goes south, you still able to live off what you got left. But that's where that little trust thing come in, right? She trusting. Pass over here is speaking in tongues out here. Yeah. Yeah, baby, I got you, baby. Just let me go on and get that. We gonna do that. Let me put that there. We gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back. It ain't how it's happening, pimp.
It says Bishop Lamar Whitehead is accused of fraud, extortion, and lying to the FBI. According to the indictment, Whitehead convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him.
Say his wife about to turn into Ghana. Let me explain something to you, and this is one of the things that I think brought like a lot of like the mob down and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Showing what you got. A lot of people, especially the community activists in the community entrepreneurs in the community who be working, the reason a lot of them get knocked off is because they start showing what they got. And they don't understand that you cannot show the public what you got when you cannot account for where them dollars come from. So they will be looking and investigating on you. Not just law enforcement will be investigating, but your peers in your community will start investigating you, really paying attention to the things that you're doing. And then the streets got to eat. The streets got to eat. You got to ask yourself, he has shown inside of his home, inside of his closets, and all of these designers and this, and you have starving people in, you have people in poverty in your congregation. You showing what you have, and like he stated, if I'm not mistaken, he was saying that he don't use none of the money from the church. He has real estate and all that fly stuff right there. Listen, to anybody who believes that any one of my pimp player pastor partners out here who has a little light, who has a little shine, who has some recognition, who have a whole bunch of sheep, people in the congregation, if you do not believe that they're not taking a dime from what's given to the church, you need to be evaluated. You can keep believing, oh, because I got this going on, I don't take money from over there. Now listen, I think that all my pimp player pastor partners need to get paid for their damn work because it's their time. But you're not finna sit up here and just tell me, and I'm gonna believe you, I don't take a dime from the church. Listen, there's plenty ways to write that money. There's plenty ways to write that money. Okay. You ain't taking a dime, but you in this vehicle. It's the business vehicle. Church is a business. Okay. You took trips here and there and there. You would write that off as a pastor, meaning you took money from the church. Ooh. Because I've heard so many people saying that this pastor don't take no money from the church. And listen, you can say it. I have the right to not believe that shit. I ain't slow. I ain't slow at all. You don't take nothing from the church. Really? Listen, there's some people who is really good with bookkeeping. Just like a lot of us is really good with bookkeeping. A lot of us buy essential products and it don't show up like on our credit cards and stuff. I've never bought drugs. Yeah. It don't show up on your credit card and stuff, so it can't be tracked. But because if it's not on your credit report and your bank statements and stuff, people will believe, oh, well, this person has never bought drugs. Why? Because they can't prove that this person hadn't bought drugs. But let the streets talk. This person is a very good customer. So you can be believing people all you want to. Motherfucker making millions. I ain't took a dime. That's what's up. Shout out all my pit player pastor partners. Y'all stand on that. I don't take money from the church. Keep doing what you're doing, pimps, players and playettes out here in these streets. Cause here I'm talking to our female pastors too. I don't take a dime from the church. Shout out Mr. Maxwell for the $2 cash app. Say for the collection plate. I appreciate that right there. But damn it, y'all, we got him.
Convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him. He's accused of spending the money on luxury items. Prosecutors say Whitehead extorted $5,000 from another victim and lied to agents about his cell phones.
Let me explain something to you. He can get off. Watch this. Explain something to you why he can get off.
$90,000 of her retirement savings with him. He's accused of spending the money on luxury items.
Stop. Say, Willie, you said that you're not a believer anyway, so what we talking about? Whoa. I don't have to be a believer to be able to speak on subjects. I don't like, I'm not a basketball player, but I can talk about basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. We all have opinions about everything. I don't believe that we went to Mars and to the moon and all that fly stuff. I'm not an astronaut. I don't believe it, but I can still talk about it though. I don't understand. But listen, so watch this. I am not a believer, but if I was to say that pastors, preachers, priests, bishops, everybody who is in authority, the top person that's in your church, if I was to say that God didn't tell y'all that y'all could hunch the little boys, you wouldn't have a problem with me saying that. And I'm a non-believer, and I can say that because the book don't tell you that you should or that you could. That's not a problem, but I don't understand. But let me back it up. You said something, and I tried to work it out, but I couldn't. That's what's up.
Invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him. He's accused of spending the money on luxury items.
Yeah, that's how he can get off. If you cannot prove that he spent the 90 and or a large lump sum after you gave your money, if you can't prove that your money was spent on that, case dismissed. Now, because that type of money will be deposited into a account that he runs, that he owns, or whatever. Now they can track the transactions. If they can track the transactions from that account, wherever he put the 90 at, from that account to buying luxury items, we got him. You know what I'm saying? If during our investigation that we find out, I don't know, and during our investigation that we find the link, pimp, we got you. Hell, we might put a RICO on him. Damn it, I don't know. We might put a RICO on. Oh, we might put a RICO out on the wife too. Fuck it. I don't care. But I got a question. Has he been giving the Lord his money? Because if you ain't been giving the Lord his money, we got a real problem out here in these streets.
Prosecutors say Whitehead extorted $5,000 from another victim and lied to agents about his cell phones. Developing story.
He said, Willie, your sound is excellent today. I don't know, maybe because I'm projecting and I don't know what it is. I appreciate that right now. He said, Willie, he fell. He fell because he's supposed to. Whoa. I got to read it over here because it's going to slide by up there too fast. Say, Willie, he fell because he was supposed to be paying the $100 a month, but stopped 1 month after he had the contract. Listen. It's kind of hard to say, like, stop letting people play with your money. It's really kind of hard to say that just due to the fact that we trust people with our money. We trust the banks with our money. We trust the stock market. We trust other investments with our money. But if we was to say, like, you shouldn't be trusting pastors with your money to invest, like, it's kind of hard to say because it's kind of like you know the pastor more than you know the bank. But the things about the banks and all that stuff, if they mess you over, you have like a real leg to stand on. Like you got a real leg to stand on because there's things in place from the government that's put in place that if they F you over, you can put in the lawsuits and stuff like that right there. But I wonder did our older sister who gave up the $90,000 call the FBI? Did she call us? I gotta look back in our files to see if she was the one who had done called. Shout out to Big Mooch for the 199 super chat. Say who went to the FBI and snitched about the $90K. I was just speaking on that right there. As far as hell, did she tell? Now, is she a snitch? And if she is a snitch, is that a bad thing for our older sister? Is it a bad thing that she told that somebody had took her money and spent it on outfits? Hold on. Say, Willie, had he been paying the 100, there would have been nothing she could have. What? Oh, I done pushed the button over here. It say, Willie, had he been paying the 100, there would have been nothing she could have done. You say, now he knows better and will be a better con artist. Say, no, it was a family member of hers. Oh, wow. Damn it. Hold on. Let me also look back up on it to see, was there anybody else reporting on this right here? Okay, wait, because that was just a short. That was really short. Let's see what else out here. Hold on, we just can't let it go. They got my pimp player we got my pimp player passer partner. Who is this?
Okay, got.
Oh, all right. Okay, that's somebody else. This is all that we got right now because this is breaking news. Okay, let me grab this. Let's see online. Okay, we got New York Post. 52 minutes ago, we got the Post. Let's see if I can put it here. Hold on, pimp. Wait a minute. Do we have a video? Hold up. Wait a minute. We might got a video. We might got a video from the New York Post. Let me grab her. Wait, bam. Got that. Got that right there. Let me post it up for you so you could be able to see what is going on out here in these streets. I think this is a video that we ain't synced it yet. It's 1:07 minutes.
And I've heard this from the NYPD, and I'm not going to say any names. What's going around in the NYPD?
Boy, that boy got the chunks on. I don't give a fuck. Listen, boy, that my pimp player past partner right there, standing on them all. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, pimp. Go ahead.
It's from the NYPD, and I'm not going to say any names. What's going around in the NYPD is Bishop Whitehead set this robbery up. They staged it. So now, why would they respect me in my church if they feel that I'm a criminal? I'm a black man, so automatically I'm a criminal. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about the things that they did to me to get me in prison. All they want to talk about is my felony. But how did I get that felony? How did I get it? So I want a public apology from the NYPD. I'm calling on Mayor Adams, and I'm calling on the governor of the state of New York to have a meeting with them. I want to meet with the powers that be. Don't ask me to do anything community until y'all meet with me. And I'm going to keep pushing this because y'all illegally detained me because I'm a black man. That's the only reason why they did it. That's the only reason why they did it. There's no other reason why they did it. I did nothing wrong.
That was that time that he got arrested. The other time where he got arrested. Oh, snap. My bad. All right, bam. Hold on. I see 90,000 in here somewhere. Oh, all right. The flashy Brooklyn pastor who made headlines earlier this year when he was robbed at gunpoint during a church service was arrested by federal agents on Monday and charged with fraud, extortion, and lying to the FBI. Whitehead, who preaches a prosperity gospel at his Kenosha, oh, that's wrong, whatever, at Cannarized Church, drives a Rolls Royce and often wears pricey jewelry and Gucci suits, was indicted on 2 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of extortion, and 1 count of making material false statements. Ooh, boy, you lied to us. Say if convicted, say he faces a maximum of 65 years in prison. Say, hold on, I'm working on my range. He said the feds allege that White House scammed one of his parishioners out of $90,000 of her retirement savings by promising to use the cash to buy her a home and instead blowing it on luxury goods and clothing, according to the indictment. You mean, oh my Jesus, he one of his parishioners gave him because he do the real estate thing. We might got you right now, pimp. We might got you. Yeah, I don't know. Is these Gucci's or Fendi's? Can somebody please let me know? He said in another alleged scheme, White House extorted a businessman. He got a businessman for $5,000 and asked him to lend him $500,000, say promising he could obtain favorable actions by the New York County government in exchange for the cash and interest in real estate transactions, the indictment state. Oh, you playing with real estate. Oh, that's what's up, pimp. He did say he make his paper through real estate, though. That's what he was out here saying, now. Hey, I ain't making it up. That's what he said. Shout out to Stromboli. If you just break down your thing, don't even worry about it. Shout out to Stromboli for the $1.99 super chat. Say Willie, he knew he was guilty. Laugh out loud. Willie say hush. All you got to do is hush when them people come after you. Well, when we come after you, hush your mouth. You say his campaign. Wait. His campaign of fraud and deceptive. Damn it, stops now. Deceptive I know the damn word. Don't even worry about it. U.S. Attorney Daniel Williams said in a statement that after Whitehead's arrest, he said, if you are willing to attempt to obtain funds through false promises or threats, the FBI will ensure that you are made to face the consequences for your actions in our criminal justice system. FBI Assistant J. Edgar Hoover. Oh, no. Director Michael J. Dracel. Wait. Driscoll. I think I got it right here. Y'all gotta help me out pronouncing this shit. I'm just saying. But yeah. So that's pretty much all that we got on him right now, because he lied to us. And when you lie to us, you better off lying to your mammy. I'm trying to tell you something. Because when you lie to us, we gonna hold you accountable. It's consequences and repercussions when you lie to us. We coming. Free my dog. Free my dog. Free Pastor. He ain't mean it. He was just playing hell. Did the spirit make him do it? Uh-oh. Say checking in from the nail salon. I appreciate that right there. Show everybody in the nail salon that you on the Willie Williams show. You around here, you watching a player while getting work did out here in these streets. Listen, y'all, just be careful. Just don't be lying to people. And when y'all out here playing with people's money like that right there, you mess around and get removed off earth a lot of times, because people need their paper. People need their paper, and a whole bunch of y'all is playing with people retirement funds. When you playing with folk retirement funds, you playing a dangerous game out here in the goddamn street. I'm trying to tell you something. But listen. Again, you kind of want to say, well, why would somebody trust him with that type of money? And it's because when you listening to people and you become trustworthy, people will tend to believe. Especially, listen. One of the greatest hustles to use is religion. Yeah. One of the greatest hustles to use is religion. You can make people do some of what you may deem as the worst things in life by using religion. Remember how they drunk the Kool-Aid and stuff? Remember people out here eating dirt and grass and all that stuff? See, under religion, you can make these type of things happen. Say, Willie, did you hear about the 2 female rappers that defrauded the IRS out of $5 million, and her best friend snitched on her after receiving $50,000 because she didn't want to get them half? Yes, I think I did that last month. It's on the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. Please go to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. Check out them videos that I got up there. Y'all, we got to keep them numbers up around there, because y'all know that they done gave me a strike. I can't upload. I can't do nothing to the channel, but I still want to keep the channel popping. Even if you don't watch the videos again, just go back and watch them again just to keep it like in the cycle. Because after it falls out of the cycle, it's hard to get it back in the cycle, and then y'all stop seeing shit when I go to posting it. I'm just trying to tell you something. Appreciate that right there. Shout out to Miss Maxine for the $17 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Listen, man. It's Monday. We got 6 days to crumble. Crumble is on Sunday. Ooh, church gonna be thick. Church gonna be thick on Sunday. Listen. Do the kids still like to go to church on Sundays, especially when it's Christmas? Because typically kids nowadays, the things that's being bought for the kids is electronics, so they have to be in the house to play their electronics. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to remove them on Christmas Day to go to church because you want to go to church. You're not interested in what the kids want to do. Watch this. The majority of us, especially the working class people, we really don't get to spend a lot of time with the kids because we are the working class. It's the weekend. The kids is out of school. The weekend, a lot of us, we don't work on the weekend. But a lot of you people will say, well, let's go to church. and you thinking that you're spending time with your child while at church. No. You was letting church spend time with your child instead of you staying at home on that day, because you only got 2 days off, and really it's like it's one, but on that day, because you got to go back to work on Monday. A lot of y'all got to go back to work right after Christmas. So like you really can't get on it on Christmas. So this is like your only day. It's a fun day. It's for your kids, but a lot of y'all want to go to church with your kids because that's what you want to do and spend 8 hours in church when you need to be spending a lot of times with your children. But I'm not going to tell you to not take your children to church. Keep doing what you think is in the best interest of your children. Do that. I just want y'all to just think it through sometime. If it's a day we supposed to be spending, or a day that you have to spend with your child, why not spend time with your child with what your child wants to do? I ain't telling you to not take your children to church. I ain't doing that. I just want you to just think sometime. When we be saying, I'm spending time with my kids, but you trying to do what you want to do instead of doing something that the kid may want to do. He said, that's all I'm saying, Willie. He said, you have to watch what you say when it comes to God's business, bro. Listen. I am so for my pimp player passer partners out here in the goddamn street. Get that paper. Get that paper. The majority of believers do not believe that religion and or church is a business. So get that paper. Keep getting that paper. Y'all know that the church and religion would not even survive if the masses of people were not sheep. Just wanted to throw that there out to you. Listen, players, is prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say if your prostate don't work, your meat don't work, you mess around and lose your little la-la, and you can possibly lose your life. I know. I understand. A lot of people may say the worst thing that could happen is you lose your life. And I'm here to tell you, I think the worst thing that could happen, especially younger age, that you lose your ability to hunch. I think that's worse than death. In my mind. That's just how I think. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all finna go on getting up out of here. Give yourself a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. Thank you. We will be back tonight. We will be back tonight at 8 o'clock. I hear in these streets say ATMs are in businesses. Wait. Damn it. I just had it, but it went past say 8. You say ATMs are in the businesses and in church lobbies. Absolutely correct. It's business, y'all. Don't ever get it twisted. I know you've been taught something different. We was all taught something different. And now we got to start thinking. And around here at the Willie Williams Show, but we educated around here. We is informed around here. Even if we not informed, we going to help each other get informed around here in the goddamn street. Listen, thank y'all for being around here. Remember, tell somebody about the player. Thank y'all for the likes and the comments and the cash apps, the super chats, the PayPal, all that. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all, we got 6 days for Christmas. That's what's up. I done hit that damn button. Boy, I see y'all later on tonight. I'm gone. I think so. Yeah.